In this video, we'll look into file system task. Let's drag the file system task, and it has got different operations like copy file, create directory, delete directory content, delete file, move directory, move file, rename file, attribute. Let us see copy file. So for that, let us see the file here. I have the file in ctest. There is a test file and it has the values a, b, c, d, e. So we'll copy from ctest to ctest my test, and the contents of this file are a, b, c, d, e. So let us create variables now. View other windows and variables, add a variable, and we can say source is string c test test.txt, and the variable destination is string variable, and we say c test my test. Slash test.txt. So this is the destination where we want to copy this file. So we have created two variables. Now let's execute this copy file. The source path variable, yes. If we double click it, it will change it to true. And source variable is we have created just now user source, and destination is destination path variable, yes, and destination variable is user dest. So we are copying this file. So we just selected this copy file operation. Okay, now start. So if I execute this, it has executed successfully. Now let's go here, test, go to my test. The test has been created. It has got a, b, c, d. So here we copied it from this position. A, b, c, d is there. Copied it to my test. So that's how you can use file system task to copy a file. Now let us delete that file. We'll say delete file is the operation, and is source path variable true, and now the source will be deleting it from the source because we copied it to the destination. Now we delete it from the source. So okay, save it. Now execute. So package successfully executed. Now let's go back to the test. See, the C test has been deleted. We copied it to my test and now we have deleted it from C test. So that's how you can use file system task to delete a file. Now let us move the file back to source from the destination. So here the operation we choose as move file from the variable. We have to choose it as destination. From destination we have to move it to source. And is these things are same. Is destination path variable true? Yes. And destination variable is source. So we are moving it to the source from the destination. That means from my test we are moving it to C test. Okay. Save, execute. Successfully completed. Now let us go back to test. See, in C test we have this test file abcde, and if we go to my test and see, it's not there. That means this file has been moved from my test to test. That's how you can use this file system task to move the file from destination to the source. Now let us rename the file C test. We have this test file. Let us rename it as my test. So if I have to take another variable now, and add variable, say renamed file, give the variable name rename file and then string, and here let me p slash test slash mytest.txt. So I'm renaming test.txt to mytest.txt. So renamed file is the variable I'm taking. So rename file, and then this one source is user source, which is ctest test.txt, and destination would be renamed file. Okay, then successfully executed. If I go back, check the C test, it has been renamed to my test abcde. So C test, in the my test there is nothing here, but in the C test the test.txt file has been renamed to my test. So what we have done is this source variable we have renamed the file, and the destination should be renamed file, and the destination variable is nothing but this renamed file is ctest mytest.txt. So that's how we use this file system task to rename the file. Now let us create a new directory. Here in ctest, let us create a new directory. Here we have my test. We'll create just my test1 directory. So For that, we have to take the variable, other windows, and variables, and we'll create another variable is called mydir. So instead of my test one, let us just create mydir directory. Test mydir. So mydir variable has got the value c test mydir. So let us go to the file system task and let us say create directory, and this is true, source path variable is true, and the variable is mydir. Okay, so it should create mydir directory in ctest. Execute. Successfully executed. I go back to C test. My dir directory has been created. So what we have done is we have used this create directory and used this variable mydir. So that mydir we have created in view, other windows, variables. That mydir variable we have created, and this variable list c test mydir. So that's the same variable we have used it here to create a directory. How we use that file system task to create a directory. If you like the video, please subscribe by clicking on the subscribe button. For notifications on upcoming videos, please click on the bell icon.